Hello everyone. Coalition. I just want to react to this coalition of stuff. Who are the people in this coalition? We have former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. We have El Rufai, former Governor Kaduna. We have Rotimi Amaechi, former Governor Rivers State and former Transport Minister. We have Rauf Aregbesola. We have Peter Obi, former Senate President David Mark, and the rest of them. Now, I want to say this. Let me start from Atiku. Because these people, I believe, what are they collating? What are they collating? Did they really mean well for the betterment, mean well for this country? Or they are just running after their own pocket and their family? Atiku was former president for good 8 years. Former vice president. Sorry. He was former vice president for good 8 years in this country. During his reign as vice president, what was his own contribution towards the tax of a nation building then? What was his own contribution? What has he done? Because he was granted number 2 citizen of this country, then Nigeria, mainly to contribute toward the betterment of the country. What was his own contribution? What has he done to improve the personality of our entity called Nigeria? All we could find him doing, what he did then was to be looting the territory. And this led to the fight between him and Obasanjo to date. Obasanjo said categorically that the article looted in this country today, that is enough for the Nigerians at large. I mean, it can feed Nigerians at large for so years. And he made mention of the years. And he wrote it in his book, My Watch. Go and read it. These are the people coaliting that want to come back and rule us again. El Rufai was former FCT minister. He was governor for good 8 years in Kaduna. What was his own contribution towards the betterment of Kaduna then? It was during his reign as governor that killing of people in southern Kaduna and the rest of Kaduna, killing here and there up till now, he was unable to find a solution. Then, what is now happening in Kaduna? His successor now, what is he doing? Is the killing in Kaduna now rampant as it was there before? These are the people that are coaliting to come and rule us again. David Mark was 2 times Senate president in this country. What has he done? What has he done? He was the number 3 citizen. What has he done to better this country? Even in Adamawa today, Adamawa is the poorest state in this Nigeria today. What has Atiku done in Adamawa? Now, Rotimi Amaechi was speaker for good 8 years. He was governor for good 8 years. He was minister for good 8 years. Haven't they been granted enough space, enough time, enough years to experience the feelings they have for the country? So they can better Nigeria and their state within that years. You can see how people are very wicked in this country. Peter Obi was governor for good 8 years in this country. And he wrote to the ADC that they should just grant him just first tenure, which is 4 years, that is capable to turn Nigeria around, to solve Nigeria problem within 4 years. And he was governor for good 8 years. What has he done in Kaduna? In Anambra? These people will just be lying up and down, lying up and down, lying up and down, and some Nigerians are so dumb to the extent that they will be following these people up and down, jumping from one party to another. It was this Peter Obi said that he doesn't have he only have 2 shoes. He only have 1 shoe, 1 wash, and he doesn't have excess of this thing. And whenever he travels, he goes around with luggages. What now? What, you don't have more than 1 shoe, 1 watch? What are you now having in those luggages? Book or what? Because I believe it's only madman that will be going around with load that he does not need. These are the people collating again, coming back to rule. Rauf Aregbesola was governor for good 8 years. These people, he was minister for good 4 years. These people have been granted enough time to contribute towards the betterment of this country, but none of them. But for their family and their pocket, these people collating. So they are collating just because they are not getting favor from Tinubu's regime. The man has already handed them up because they are they are the problems eating this country. They are the problem eating this country. The man is fighting them. They are fighting him, but they believe they can defeat him. The man that is wiser than them. The man that is by far better than them. The man that is relevant to more than them in politics arena. They can't defeat him. So they now want him. This is just his 2 years on a seat as a president. You people now want him to turn things that have been bad for several years. You people want him to just turn things around within 2 years. This is the only man that came to us. He told us his manifesto. He campaigned to us that things are getting bad every day in this country. And he noticed that to get things right in this country, that a leader, whoever wants to preside over this country, must take a hard and tough decision. That decision must be tough. And if he becomes the president, he's going to take tough decision. Start from removing first subsidy, and it's going to slow down the economy. Because it's true, that slowing down of the economy, that is when it can bring order of disorder. There's nothing that this man used to campaign for us that is not working on now. Why are they against him? We want to experience better life, but we don't want to undergo the process. It's not possible. You people will be surprised that by the time this man complete his tenure, he's going to be the best president Nigeria will ever have. I'm saying this that it's reality. We are all in it. Whatever we are going through in Nigeria today, we are all in Nigeria. We are all in it. Nobody is running away from Nigeria. But we have to suffer so that we can deserve the fame. If you are running away from our responsibility and you are expecting someone else to come and do it for you, that very person will be the one that will take the glory of that responsibility if you run away from your responsibility. The man is not running away. Look at our people, the people that cannot coordinate their party. They are having crisis in their party. They can't even dominate. They can't even do anything to bring it in order. These are the people that want to come and rule this country. Lie. It's never done. Let's wait till 2027. We will see who is the greatest among them. Begbegba, Asiwaju will still prevail over you all. Because the man knows the game more than you all. And the man is very intelligent, more than all of you that even gather yourself there. Because you don't mean well for the country, you are just after your pocket. That is all what you people are. Bunch of thieves in coalition. Rada. Asiwaju, on your mandate, we stand. On your mandate, your followers stand. On your mandate, I stand. By God's grace. After your first tenure, you are coming back to come and complete the good work you've started. People, the beginning, I quite comprehend that the beginning might be intimidated. But at the end of the day, I quite believe in God and I have implicit trust in you that there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel in this country, Nigeria. You are presiding over now. By God's grace, inshallah. Bakam.